cut down for offensive potential. Now, look, with all these exercises I've been going through with you guys, there's literally, you could do 40 to 50 to 100 different types of exercises for these movements. But in order to get you progressing through the curriculum and in order for you to get a good feeling for the actual system itself, I've only been putting 2 to 5, because sometimes I put multiple in each video for you. So for example, from the last video where we were just dealing with the incoming strike against the cut down as a defense, that could also have been used in a variety of other ways. Whether that's against the takedown, so he's coming to takedown, or so on and so forth. So keep in mind there's a multitude of ways to practice these things, but the Wing Chun system is teaching you to be powerful, teaching you to be relaxed, teaching you to be focused so you can generate maximum power and fastest reflex from your sticking hands, from your state training, from your form training, from your techniques training in a self-defense situation. Now, let's look at the cut down in an offensive way. Could you grab the yellow pad? So, cut down as a strike. Now, the actual angle will vary according to the target. So it doesn't mean you have to just do it in this formation from the form. It means wherever the target might be. So, if you've got a partner in a pad, then these type of pads are ideal for this. If you don't have pads, grab a pillow, maybe a strong pillow, not too thinner ones, so they don't hurt you too much. If you're going to hold like this, yeah. What you're going to do is you're going to do the cut down movement. So, as a strike, from here, hold strong. So, essentially that would be the only real relevant place I can think that you'd use that would be if someone's bent over. I mean, you wouldn't use it on a short person, like if Carlson's down lower, you wouldn't just crack them over the top of the head. You'd probably hurt yourself more than you'd hurt them. But you could use it across in a sideways fashion, across the side of the neck, that would be valid. But most likely against someone coming in to actually take you down, or if you're on an elevated platform. You might be standing on a car or on a unlevel surface and you can actually hit down this way, yeah? So that would be more likely when you'd use it for a strike. Now, things to think about. If you're thinking from a structural standpoint, spine tall, body relaxed, shoulder joint rotates to drop your weight onto the target. Now the striking point is ideally around wrist to forearm here. This is the strongest point on the actual forearm, this robust part of bone here. So anywhere here is ideal, but it can actually be anywhere along from the elbow to the hand as well, because you never know what's going to happen. They might come in closer and you hit with the elbow. They might move away further, so you hit with the hand. It's fine. So it could be any part along here, but this is the ideal target you're using. Spine stays tall, body stays relaxed. Shoulder joint turns to drop the arm onto the target. Now, that's when you're thinking structurally. When you're thinking more state, center, sense, sink, see, yeah, and just move. Yeah, just move, yeah. So with a pad, you can start off just stationary like that, and then you can start to add to it. So Carlson can have a go. He has his guard up, pad comes out, he strikes down with a cut down. Good. And make sure you come back to guard as well. So once you've cut it down, come back to guard. Yeah. And not so much of a rise. A little rise is fine, but you don't have to stand it up to heaven and back because you're going to open yourself up. So a little bit of a rise is fine because you're creating space to actually do the movement. Yeah. And don't go too far down or too far up. Think of kind of stopping, where you'd stop more in the form. Yeah, better. And then back to the guard. See, you're still ready to go, yeah? Yeah, cool. Once you've got a feeling for that, keep the guard up. You can start to move around, and then you can just present, around, present, move around. So it's just he's kind of tracking and, yeah? And then you could even add in this for the defensive. Make sure you don't actually hit them. You could even throw through, yeah? So you can mix it up. But with this exercise, start off just practicing the strike itself, maintaining a sense of overall relaxation. maintaining a sense of keeping things in front of you so you're not going too high or too low, making sure you're aiming forward as well. Now you can practice that with a pad, or if you don't have a friend, practice with an imaginary friend, sorry. Now, we've put the map in there, the Brotherhood map for you guys as well. So if you have not put your location on there yet, get in there and do it. You'll find it in the Welcome to the Temple section, or on the right-hand side of the main page if you're using a PC. So you can actually click, bring up the map, find someone close to you, and go and train with them. You don't necessarily need them through level 1 and 2, through the foundations and the small thought. But once you get to sticking hands, you really are going to need a partner. So yeah, start to think about manifesting a partner in your life and meeting someone that wants to train with you, and get yourself on the map so that you can actually potentiate that in an easier way. So once again with this exercise, start off stationary, cutting down, cutting down, making sure you're keeping a good open focus forward. You're not going too far down, you're not going too far up. You're focusing forward with it, yeah? Good. Then you can move around and present. You can throw punches through, you can come through underneath. You can start to mix it up in that way as well. Okay, any questions? You know where to put them, and I look forward to seeing you on our next lesson.